to keep the the water and the ice off the edges of the road. So
Mm-hmm.
they use the road grader, and they'll go out and they'll peel off some of the dirt and some of the leaves that make their way onto the edges, and they'll peel that off. And what it does, it just allows the water to drain off nicely, and
Yeah.
so it causes your cracking and your potholes if there is ice and water on the roads.
Pennsylvania has a new budget. The federal government is working on reopening as well. White Township works on its budget too. That's one of those required every year type of things that never really goes away.
Yeah, we're about finished with the budgeting process. We have next week we have one more budget work session, and then a regular meeting on Wednesday next week. But we're to a point where we're going to probably potentially advertise it for public view and public comment, and get it approved by the end of the year. So we have a lot of good things in the works. Just looking at projects, look at planning ahead. What's this amphitheater look like? Ice, and it's a process. It's a process, like you mentioned earlier, looking at the winter season, looking at equipment. There's
all of those things.
lots to look at.
All of those things. Everybody's wondering because you get all the questions every time somebody drives by and they see some sort of activity at some sort of business. What's coming there? The latest is Rustic Lodge. What's coming there? And there was a meeting last night, actually.
Yeah, so White Township Planning Commission met last night, and Rustic Lodge they did share a final site plan with the Planning Commission, and essentially what they did is they laid out several developable areas. So they came in, they said, here's where we want our driveways. Here's where we know this is going to be impervious. We know this is where the stormwater is going to go. They are going to relocate the sewer line. So that infrastructure, so they did receive final approval for the developable areas. And essentially what that does now, it makes those pad-ready spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So I think their intent or goal is to work with developers to fill those sites that they've created now. So a couple things on our end. We had a couple stormwater comments that they're working through, and then traffic impact study that they're working through with both the township and PennDOT.
Yeah, and we still don't know what sort of business might end up being at that site.
I don't.
Yeah. All right. So other things, then agricultural security zone. People might not think that is something that White Township needs to be concerned with. It's a big city, but
yeah, we're in the suburban and downtown here, and then when you get out into the fringes, we do have a lot of
Sure.
farmland, a lot of working farms, a lot of open areas, open property. So years ago, White Township started an agricultural security area, and there's certain criteria through the handbook that you must meet to be incorporated into that. In our last, we're doing a 7-year review right now. It's a little longer than 7 years, but it's a good time. So we've had a ton of changes from the last review that we've completed. So this has been a process working through current owners, working through new properties, any additions, any deletions. And we've gone through all of our advertising, and we're to a point now where we can get that ag security, the newly updated ag security area resolution adopted. And that's, I think that's going to take place at the December meeting. But it's been a long process, and that sort of feeds a little bit into our comprehensive plan update.
Yeah.
We did a comp plan update in 2020. We've really completed a lot of projects the last couple of years. So we're at a point now where we can kind of focus some more priorities, put a new list of projects out there. And right now, if anybody's listening that's interested, go on. You can go onto our website or our Facebook and fill out a survey for the comp plan. Simple questions out there, a couple of questions of what do you feel the priorities for White Township are, and do you have any concerns? Definitely had a better turnout this time around than what we did at the last one. So the more surveys we get, the better.
Yeah, folks are interested. They want to know. All right, so you've got all of that. You've got supervisors meeting coming up on Wednesday next week?
Yeah, next Wednesday, 1:00.
Wow, those things come along quick, don't they?
They do. Yeah, we've always historically one meeting in November, and this year we're doing one meeting in November and one in December. So put it right in the middle, and we can get most of our business done.
Well, there's a lot of things going on within the township, and you certainly are well aware of that. Let's get back to the recreation complex inside the building at the S&T Bank Arena. Things are going well there, I assume.
Yeah, it's busy. Rec programming. They actually fired up the heat for the turf side. So we do have heat on that side of the building, and if anybody's been in there that side of the building in the winter, you know it's chilly. So it'll be a great ad for us. We've actually booked some more basketball time due to the heat. So good things there.
Will
hockey on the
will
weekends.
tennis still be available this winter? I'd love to go out there and play some tennis. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. But hockey's going well.
Hockey's going well.
That sheet of ice is constantly being resurfaced all the way late into the night because there's so many people that want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. I think is a lot of the weekend stuff. So
always something
busy.
happening. Yeah, White Township, busy place. Chris, thanks so much for coming in to talk to us about it.
Yep, appreciate it, Todd.
It is the voice